Starting a YouTube channel can be daunting. Not only do you have to spend time scripting, producing, and editing videos, you also have to find topics, manage your energy, and deliver your content in a way that resonates with your audience. All while trying to remain authentic. It's a lot, but doable. And I'm gonna give you 5 tips that I'm currently using to ease my YouTube journey. And hopefully it helps you too. Let's get started. First tip, do not bring your 9-to-5 energy into your creative space. This is a must. If you're coming into the YouTube space, whether it's a hobby or for a career move, chances are you want to get away from that 9-to-5 grind and all that comes with it. If you think of the typical 9-to-5 energy someone would carry, it usually consists of things like this job is a means to an end, or they hate their job, or they hate their micromanaging boss. Their environment is negative, draining, and stressful. And usually their day is filled with a ton of things to do that they have absolutely no interest in, which leads to lack of motivation followed by minimum effort. So why would I choose to bring that energy into my creative space? A space where I want to create freely, inspire others, grow and become the best version of myself. I wouldn't, and you shouldn't either. I know that this is hard to do because that energy can become second nature for some of us. So here are some things that I do to keep that energy in check. First thing I did was change my mindset from focusing on the hours spent on a project to focusing on the effort I put into the project. So if I'm working on a video today and I put in a solid 2 hours of effort and I'm happy with the results of those hours, then I'm okay to end that work session for that day. Now tomorrow, I may put in effort for 6 hours. And if I'm happy with that effort, then I'm okay ending that work session there as well. What I've learned is that working long hours does not always equal quality results. Sometimes less is more. And it doesn't make sense to work 8, 10, 12 hours when I know that I was tapped out at 4. Next thing I do is whenever I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed, I stop and ask myself, what's causing me to feel this way? And is it a familiar level of stress that I've experienced at a 9-to-5? If it is, then I would stop, take a break, and reframe my mindset on the energy I want to embody in that moment. Then get back to my creative process. I used to have to do this all the time in the beginning, but as time went on, I got better at maintaining my creative energy and didn't have to reframe as much. The last thing I do is constantly remind myself that I'm in control of this creative journey. I have no deadlines but the ones I create. I get to decide how and when I show up for myself in this space. I get to decide when and what video goes public. And I get to decide how long a workday should be. I'm in control. So breathe. I got this. Next tip is to create content that you would want to watch. We all have our favorite content creators that we enjoy watching, whether it's their personality or just the content they create. The point is, you keep coming back with a smile on your face. Hell, there's a good chance that they're the ones that inspire you to create a channel in the first place. So think about what it is about their content that you gravitate to. Is it their relatability, their sense of humor, or the way they deliver the information in a way that resonates with you? Find out what those things are and use them to create content that is authentic to you. Notice that I didn't mention topic. The topic is important. Don't get me wrong, but the topic is what brings people to your video. Your authentic self is why they stick around and eventually subscribe for more. Really, you want to be happy with the content you create. If you're not happy with your content, then how can you expect someone else to be happy with it, let alone come back for more? I make sure that I'm happy with the content I create first. That way, if it doesn't do well, it eases the blow and allows me to move on to the next content that much quicker. Kind of acts as a shield in a way. Next tip is to constantly challenge yourself. Try something new in your videos. Try different camera angles, different editing techniques, a new topic, or a new approach on an existing topic. Work on your storytelling. update your profile picture, update your channel banner. These are all things that I've done to challenge myself and keep myself engaged on my creative journey. And I think it can work for you too. The idea here is to get 1% better with every upload. One frame at a time, one video at a time, one upload at a time. You got this. The next tip is to have fun. For most of us, this is uncharted territory, and that's stressful enough as is. And as far as I know, no one had this figured out on day one. No one. So don't beat yourself up thinking that you have to. I know you've heard YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. And it's not just any marathon, it's your marathon. You get to decide when this race is over, no one else. So enjoy the journey and be present instead of focusing on the end game. And again, have fun. There's a lot of areas in your life where you don't get to have fun, especially when it comes to creating the career the way you want. And this is your chance to create that for yourself. Remember that. So tell corny jokes, dance, be goofy. Try that new trick shot that you've been dying to add to your videos. Whatever it takes for you to have fun. Don't take yourself too seriously and enjoy the process. And the best tip of all is to just start. Don't spend so much time trying to figure out the best content strategy right out the gate. Pick 1 or 2 topics that you're interested in and create videos around that. You don't even have to upload them if you don't like them. The important thing here is to just start. Don't get stuck in that paralysis by analysis mindset. Sometimes you gotta get the ball rolling before you can figure out your next move. And YouTube is one of those platforms where this fits. My first video was about me moving from Arkansas to Georgia. It had absolutely nothing to do with the current videos that I upload now. But I had to do it to get the ball rolling. Look, I get it. Starting a YouTube channel is scary. What if they don't like you? What if they judge you? What if you suck at it? What if you fail? The unknown is scary. And your feelings are valid. But I want you to think about it this way. When you got your first job, you didn't know how it was going to turn out, but you did it anyway. When you got into your first relationship, you had no idea how it was going to turn out, but you did it anyway. When you moved out of your parents' house, you had no idea how it was going to turn out, but you did it anyway. You're braver and more resilient than you think. So just start, make a video, edit it, and upload it anyway. My money is on you coming out better than when you started. You got this. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. It means a lot to me, and it also helps YouTube promote this video to future tech tribers like you. Also, you made it this far, so I know you don't hate the video. So go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be the first to see my latest video when it drops. And if you're new here, welcome to the Tech Tribe. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.